Hi, this is Kumar for Trade to Success University. Welcome back. Before starting Module 2, let's review the Module 1 exercise. So the Module 1 exercise review, Chart 1. The chart in question is the one on display now. So would you go long or short? Now, in order for us to again determine this, we did this in Module 1 as well. We went through some practice trades. We want to be looking at overall price action, and we want to see what the trend is by looking at the lows and the highs. So when looking here, we can see that we've got lows that are actually rising, but then we have some lows that actually are slightly lower. So this low here is slightly lower than this low here, and then obviously we have this low right here that is lower than obviously the low before it. But generally when we're looking at this, we can see that the lows are getting higher. We can also see that generally most of the highs are getting higher. Then we obviously have this high here and then this high here, which are showing a actual decline in prices. But generally we see that the trend is up. So if we look at the overall chart, we would want to be taking longs because of the uptrend. Now I did point out that we do have a decline in price, and so possible shorts can be taken in this area here. But generally we are looking at longs in this uptrend. We do have a portion here where there is no trend. So here we wouldn't really be looking to go long or short, but when we look at the whole chart, we can see that the general trend is up. So we would be taking longs overall in this chart. If you were going to take any shorts in this area here, they would be very short-term shorts, but looking at the longer-term trades, we would be taking longs. So Module 1 exercise review, Chart 2. So in this chart, would you go long or short? What are we doing here? We are looking at the trend. We are looking at what is price doing. Now, straight away here, we can see that the highs are getting lower and the lows are getting lower. I don't need to really point them out on this chart. You can see that there is a downtrend in motion here, and in a downtrend, we are taking shorts. Module 1 exercise review, Chart 3. So in this chart, would you go long or short? Well, here what we see is we do have not so much of a clean uptrend here, but we can see that the major lows are getting higher. There's the first one, second, third, and the highs are getting higher. Now, it's not the cleanest of uptrends, but nevertheless it still is an uptrend, and so here in this uptrend we would be taking longs. We do have a minor downtrend here, which is pointed out by the red arrow, and in this area here you may want to take some very short-term shorts, but that would be on the smaller time frames. But on this time frame, it's not so much of a downtrend for us to actually take advantage of. So overall, looking at the whole chart, the answer to the question is long because it is an uptrend. Module 1 exercise review, Chart 4. So here, this is pretty much self-explanatory. We do have a little bit of a sideways motion here, and obviously in this area here we wouldn't be taking any longs or shorts. But looking at everything on the whole, we can see that the highs are getting lower and the lows are getting lower. This is a downtrend. And so the answer here is that we would want to be going short. Module 1 exercise review, Chart 5. So here our major highs are getting lower. So these are the major highs. Obviously we have one high here which is slightly higher than the high of before, but generally most of the highs are getting lower. And with the lows, they are also getting lower. I mean, we do have a few anomalies here and there, but We are looking at the general trend. We're not looking at the immediate small-term trend. We're looking at the general long-term trend. And that is telling us that it is a downtrend. And in a downtrend, we want to be taking shorts. We do have a minor uptrend as indicated by the green arrow. But as in the chart before where there was a minor downtrend, in this particular time frame we would not be taking a long in such a short move. We would want the general trend to be in the same direction as the trade, and therefore here we will be taking shorts. Okay, so those were the answers to the module 1 exercise. I hope you got all of them right, and if not, then I hope the explanation of the answers cleared up any confusion. So now let's get started with the new material in this next module. And so if you continue over to the next page, I'll see you in the next video where we'll start module 2.